Hey there! So today we have another episode of Darwin's Rants, and this is actually, I guess a little bit less of a rant, but like it's inspired by somebody who asked me for my Cashapp, and I will be posting my Cashapp and Venmo below. Sort of just like asking for a little bit bump of a tip, and it's gonna be a long video because I want to offer transparency. I want to talk about where this channel's at, my financial situation, and then also something to benefit the people that obviously help me out. So first off, this starts out with like how to frame it. Like I'd like to see this as like, not like a GoFundMe. Like if I really needed to, if I was going to lose the roof over my family to lose roof over our heads, like, I'd really start a GoFundMe, really beg you guys for something. But thankfully I'm very lucky to not have to do that. We're not really at that point yet. Yeah, like, what I like thinking about it's sort of like you guys have like, servers, bartenders, people at breweries that help you out, and then like you tip them, right? I've never asked anything out of this channel. I highly, highly, highly appreciate everybody enjoying the content. I appreciate the people that send me beers to review. They help us out with the content, but like I don't think I've asked for a single dime out of this entire channel after a decade, right? Yeah, let's talk about it. Sorry, so let's start talking. So, don't you make a lot of money on the channel? No, I do not. For a fact, I probably make about, I think I'm at like $80, $90 a month. Yeah. And I do obviously spend money on beer. And so obviously benefit from the idea of like having to be able to try a lot of beers, get to purchase them, enjoy them. And I sort of break even. Like, I think I'm at that point. I might even lose money some months, honestly. So that's the thing. So I'm not getting rich on this channel, if you guys want to ask about that, right? And then this is the part where we get into transparency. So, like, yeah. Like, again, I'm not in a desperate state, but I'll give you transparency to see where I'm at. So about 2 years ago, Katie wanted to go back to work. She'd been raising 2 kids for a minute, obviously. And daycare hit. So I don't know how you guys parents or, guys and gals and parents deal with this stuff, but it's not even the most expensive. And from what I understand, it was $24,000 a year. Ooh. Every single month I got my boom, 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 hit real bad. Daycares are expensive for 2 girls. So thankfully now Amelia is in public school. She just started like, in the school year, but Audrey still costs money. And then, Amelia still has after daycare aftercare or whatever you call it, like after school, hangs out for a bit, and that's $12,000 a year still. And then we haven't reached summer yet, which she'll have to go to like summer or something, and that'll cost a gajillion dollars. I don't know. So, how this sort of racks up is that I realize the timing is that so for pretty much in my entire adult life, credit cards were used as cash for me. Like, you get the point benefits and the cash back and all that stuff. But for 15 years, basically, I used a credit card like cash. I would pay it off immediately. And all of a sudden, the girls went to daycare. The bills started racking up. And a year and a half ago, I actually signed up for a different credit card because, like, I used that credit card, I used a Citibank card for my whole life. I had to sign up for a different credit card because I needed 0 interest on my interest or my balance. I just called my bank, and this is the first month in my entire life that I got hit with an interest payment for $140. And then, like, that just feels weird to me because, like, my entire life I never, had, like, I just never thought of a credit card as something that, like, charges you money for, I guess, like, I have a balance with them. So obviously, that's how interest works. But, I just never, APR or whatever. Yeah, so first time. So I got hit with that, and it's going to continue. So I need to get rid of that. And this also brings into like, I've been a very unlucky person in the last couple of years. So, had a new credit card, and then within the last couple of years, what happened? Katie needed to go back to work. So we needed a car. So we got a minivan that cost $15,000. I got into a car accident. Somehow Geico sold me insurance. I'm a cheap motherfucker, and it's completely my fault that I fucked up so bad without full coverage. My dumb ass. Being cheap is expensive, by the way. So I was being cheap as fuck. This is the first time in my life buying car insurance because I was under my mom's car insurance when I was in New York. So I moved down here, bought car insurance, and Geico sold me car insurance that wasn't even at the state minimum, which makes no sense. Like, how do you sell somebody insurance that doesn't even cover, whatever? Had to pay out of pocket for that car accident. Thankfully, nobody got injured, just cars. And the cars were expensive. So for me, my car insurance, mechanic bill and getting the car fixed was $8,000. The minivan I bought the minivan post COVID, so apparently minivans were high demand. So it had 80,000 miles on it already, and I got checked out the mechanic, so it actually was okay. But obviously, you put a few tens of thousands. I think the minivan's only at like 100 something thousand, but anyway, needed a new transmission, new brakes, $4,000 right there. Audrey needed tubes, that cost $3,000 right there. How that worked was like, when they were born, the girls were born, Florida actually gave us insurance, which is actually pretty dope because obviously they need doctor's appointments and stuff. But then it lapsed, and then if you don't know, tubes is actually not a hugely invasive kind of like surgery. They just like put two plastic tubies in your ear, but basically she was in pain, and we went to the doctor every other month, and they tried to give her like antibiotics and stuff, but really needed to get tubes in, and the insurance lapsed, and I just paid out of pocket. So that was $3,000 right there. And then I recently obviously lost my job, out of work for 2 months, and that's over $10,000 worth of money just not available. So that's a lot of shit that I got hit with within the last few years have been rough, guys. It's been not fun. So, and I actually didn't realize that the credit card hit interest this month. So, fuck, I would have to pay for that shit. And like, again, it feels so weird. Like I'm cool. Like, car insurance, electric, shit you got to pay for. But like, just I'm not used to it. But fuck it, I got to pay it. So I pulled money out of my investment. I don't even have that much invested, but guys, don't do it, by the way. If you're invested, stay in the market. I thankfully invested post-COVID, which has been a great time in the market, blah, blah. But like, that stuff's meant to, pay for the kids, like college and shit. I don't know, like in the future. But I just, I need to pull out money. So it is what it is, and it sucks. And if you can, don't do it. So yeah, it's not it's not the worst situation. And again, like, this is why I give you all the transparency. I don't feel comfortable asking you guys for anything. Think of it as a tip. Like, I'm not at a place where I'm like gonna fucking die and some shit. Like, there's people out there that need. You guys have Christmas coming up. You guys got your bills. You guys got your kids. You guys got your partners. You guys got your friends. Whatever. But a little bump here and there. Again, I'm not working. Think of me as your bartender. Throw me a tip. Yeah, like, I ideally, this channel has helped you educate yourself in some sense to enjoy craft beer more, so that I've educated myself to become advanced to enjoy craft beer more. Hopefully I've spread that knowledge onto you so you can enjoy it more, so that you guys can enjoy craft beer more and make the experience better. And like, if you can leave, your bartender tip, maybe I'm a guy that's involved too. Again, you guys use your moral compass, your financial compass to see what's fair. I'm not asking for anything. I just really appreciate you guys. But if you want to help out, please do. And the cool thing is, I'm also offering something for you guys. If you got like my fucking rants, you guys are like me shooting shit. Let's shoot some shit together. Let's go on Zoom. Post in the comments below. I'll grab some emails. We'll like do a Zoom thing together, and like, it's holiday season. You got somebody. We're gonna be able to coordinate a day, like a few days. I'll do multiple days. I don't give a fuck. We'll coordinate something. Shit, we're gonna be sitting at home. You think we're cracking one beer? We're cracking multiple beers. We're gonna be talking shit, doing whatever we want. Or if you want, even we can do it more educational. I'll do a beer class for you guys. I'll do it for free. Like, just like throw a donation out there, bang, or a tip. Sorry. And we'll do it for free, Yeah, I'll spit some knowledge out there, help you guys out, whatever. The other thing I was thinking about is that we can do a Q&A. I've been doing this channel for a decade now. I've never done a full Q&A. Then again, I will say, you guys comment all the time, and my fucking dumbass reads every single one of those fuckers and tries to reply to every single one. So I reply to every single one, and you guys ask all the random questions, and I'll reply to them anyway. So I guess I've sort of done a Q&A for 10 years anyway. But if you guys want to leave a tip, I will answer your question, do a whole video on that shit. On top of that, you guys post in comments below if you want XYZ for me to do for you. I don't give a fuck. I'll dump a fucking bucket of water over my head, but whatever. But anything help out would be great. It's the holiday season. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for enjoying the channel. Please do not feel obligated. There are much better causes that out there than my dumb fucking ass. But you know, somebody asked if they could help out, and I could use it a little bit, and I gave you the full story. So you guys decide. You guys are the bosses out there. Let me know if there's anything you can do for me. If you're not, help out somebody. Do for the best charity ever. Do that instead, please. Whatever you want. Until next time. I really, really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Cheers.